Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chef, and welcome back to the last hour of the World War II beta. Apparently, unless they extended for an extra day as well, I have no idea. It is currently noon. We have our last hour on the World War II beta for this weekend, and then I have to somehow deal with all of the withdrawal throughout the week. I have no idea how I'm going to try to play MWR again. Oh, well, that worked out. That was probably my best idea so far. I can't believe I did it again. Oh, my shot. This is my first game on, okay? So as you guys can see, I ended up moving a couple more things into the back. Oh, how am I gonna, shit. Will this cover it? Okay. Well, yeah. I don't really know or have a place to put Moby at the moment because the whole room isn't set up yet. Yeah, this lobby is not good. Not good at all. This dude's playing like he's trying to obtain level 26. I've just been spamming war, honestly, because most people don't really care what game mode you're playing or like really even care how you're hitting your clips. I mean, there's obviously, like I talked about it before, where there's a lot of people still like complaining about standards and other people complaining that other people are complaining about standards and all that shit, but it's best to just do all this shit while you can and before everybody just starts flaming you for doing it. I mean, honestly, if I were trying to go hard as fuck, I would have put the 4X on as well, because it's not that the reg scope is, I don't even know how to explain it. The reg scope on this game is strangely inconsistent. I don't know how else to explain it. It has some weird inconsistencies, like the hit detection is kind of weird. Unless there's some sort of like distance element that I'm not aware about, like on World at War or something. I'm coming! Build the bridge! Go! I don't know what happened to my face cam for a minute, but it kind of froze. That's never happened to me in my life before. Good thing I noticed, because if I had sat here and played for this last hour and then realized that I can't even upload it, I'm gonna be really upset. He actually tried to run at me with his pistol. You are an awful player. I literally shot right where his name is. I don't understand how I get melted like that. That's crazy to me. I didn't even stand there that long. He's just fucking pre-fire. Yeah, look at him switch to the SMG because he realized he's awful. Dude, I can't deal with the I can't. I'm leaving. I don't want to play war anymore. I'm done. It's just filled with everybody that is playing like they know it's their last hour. I'm just trying to relax, just get a little bit of the game, some of the experience, breathe it in. But instead I'm just joining lobbies filled with the stench of prepubescent and BO. Like, I don't understand. How does 12 sensitivity feel this slow? So I built this little shelf right here next to the banana. I don't really know where to put them. You can't exactly see what I did. I was in the middle of building it last night, and as you can tell, it's not the most expensive shelf in the world. I'm out here trying to save some money. The hardware on this thing is not very good. Actually, all of the instructions are just awful as well. But it's a pretty straightforward thing to build, right? Top and bottom, some side panels, and some dividers, right? Please don't try that ever again in your life. That should have been an all-pro. Let me see how close it was. He was already on the ground by the time I shot? Like I was talking about with the sights and stuff, the 4X just seems 10 times more consistent, so if you wanted to hit the most clips, you would just be spamming war with the 4X. But like I said before, I'm not really good with the 4X, so... Anyway, about this shelf, I was building it last night. There's these little panels that you put on the back. See how it's just like kind of spotty right there? There's only 3 of them. One there, and then one down there. See, now the thing is, when I was putting one of the panels back there, I kind of smashed my thumb. You probably can't tell, but it is just a completely different color from the rest of my nail. I was basically done building the thing. It gave you these tiny little things that you need to hammer on there. Now, I only had a larger hammer, and I ended up hitting my thumb, and it's all fucked up, so I got really angry that I hit myself, and it hurt really bad, so I decided to take the hammer and fucking blow a hole in the side of it. As you can see, it is still structurally sound. It's just the banana's covering the large hole in the side, so if you ever see it at some point, don't ask. And yes, pink drawers. As far as my experience for the first World War II weekend is going, honestly, I have enjoyed this game. Like, I have a lot of things that have been taking away from my time to be able to play the game as much as I really wanted to. To be fair, I probably have put, I don't really know how many hours I have on this, but it's definitely not as many as I would have hoped. But at least I made it to the max rank. I was able to use everything that, you know, you could use in the beta, so.
Diesel bombs ready.
No. Are you serious? I mean, that shot was pretty bad. I have a few clips, some streaks and stuff like that. I don't really know like what I'm gonna do with them or like where I'm gonna put them or whatever, or if I'm gonna use them at all. They might be in like a grind squad taj somewhere or whatever, but I didn't really get to hit much or play as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to like, you know, spam war, and I'm not really good with the 4X, so, you know. I have a few clips in other game modes besides war, so I mean, I guess I could be happy about that. I don't know. I'm just really happy that most people are enjoying this game. Obviously, there's gonna always be complaints and there's gonna be balance issues and people that just don't like the game in particular, but this game, I haven't seen this many people excited about a Call of Duty in a very, very long time. So, and what's really crazy about this whole thing is that this is just the beginning of this whole boots on the ground cycle, or at least, you know, that's what was speculated anyway. So we got even a couple more years after that of guaranteed boots on the ground, hopefully. It's really exciting to think about because I think this community was definitely at its strongest back when everything was still boots on the ground. I don't want to see this community die, you know? I've been playing Call of Duty for I don't know how long. And minus all the memes and shit like that about Call of Duty being a bad game and COD in 2017, lol, and all that shit. I still love this game, and this game was a huge part of my childhood. This whole franchise is what got me into shooters in the first place. Console shooters, not PC shooters, because I'm really bad on a mouse and keyboard, apparently. Also, just all the support that I see on everybody's World War II videos. Everybody's watching all these videos to try to figure out, you know, what this person is doing, what their strategy is for everything. 24 kills, not my best game in the world, but, you know, whatever. Hey, we got it.
He's phased, though. That guy's really in the phase clan. That guy.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God. He's a sap. He's a champion.
I am.
The guy's from FaZe.
I'm really excited for the next beta to see what we can unlock in the next, what, 15 levels? Math, yes. I wasn't a very good student, but I can do it. I know I don't make the most informative videos or even usually even have the type of titles that would really draw in a whole bunch of people that are looking for information. But one thing I would like to see come back is somehow the voting system. I'm assuming it's just not in here because it's beta. There's no way that they would remove the voting. I mean, unless they're really that crazy, I don't know. They may have removed the voting system in order to, I guess, get people to play more of the maps. Because they got all the stats, all the numbers from all their previous titles that they've seen, and they know what maps are like, you know, the fan favorites and which ones aren't. And the ones that aren't favorites, usually everybody's backing out of it. It ruins lobbies. People never vote them. They basically just wasted the time creating them. If they make it so you can't vote, basically that forces everybody to play every single map. Then again, you would still leave if it was a bad map. So, I don't know. Assuming it's beta and then the voting system will be there. My biggest gripe with this whole thing, I've said it already a couple times. The kill feed most definitely needs to be updated or whatever. I'm assuming just the way that it looks, there's no way this is the final product for it. The colors are kind of weird and the text is kind of weird as well for how it is. I don't know. But me, I was kind of expecting more of like a Black Ops 1 kind of text. I mean, it's not that bad of a font, but the colors are a little weird. I mean, I could get past the colors, whatever, fine. I also didn't know I could inspect my gun by holding triangle until now. But the biggest thing is the kill feed. The kill feed needs to last at least like, I would say like one more second, one full second, and it'll be okay. It'll be good. I don't want it to last too long, but it's even difficult to, I don't know, get information about who is and isn't alive because the kill feed is just, it doesn't last nearly as long as everybody's used to. It's just a second longer, so it's not like I'm asking for, you know, the easy way to get quad feeds or some shit like that. It's still possible to get quad feeds. That's not the issue. It's just that it doesn't even last long enough for you to get any real information about like who is alive, who is dead. I could definitely even see pro players complaining about it because the kill feed isn't even just about montages. It's giving information. Which people are dead, when are they respawning, and it just completely throws people off with how it is. So, because you look down 1 second, kill is there, and then you look down the next, and there's no it doesn't fade off. It just kind of disappears immediately. So you should update it a little bit, add a fade, make it last for like 1 more second or so. I mean, I'm not a trick shotter, but I need to stand next to my my trick shotting brethren. There needs to be a mode that has a final kill cam of some sort, whether that's in search and destroy or whatever. I mean, I would actually prefer all the trick shotters to be able to go back to, you know, search and destroy and everything, so people aren't abusing like 29 lobbies and shit like that again. I mean, I'm not a trick shotter, so maybe, you know, trick shotters have a different, you know, opinion of the whole thing, but I know you guys definitely want your kill cams back. I know a lot of the community probably finds it annoying that a lot of people just group up and try to go for kill cams and search and destroy, so they may side with them on that and just keep playing the game, even if it is search and destroy or free-for-all. It's just kind of weird that the play of the game could be a person that's in last place, that didn't win the game at all, that still got like a random 4-piece in like free-for-all or something. It's just kind of weird. I know that they want the final kill cams to definitely be like more eventful and to show more people going off instead of it just being like this random unexciting kill. I know that they're trying to highlight the game, make it seem like, you know, crazy shit is actually happening in this game that you haven't seen, and they show it right at the end, the best play in the game. I get that, it's definitely cool, but for certain game modes, it just seems kind of weird. Okay. My webcam keeps freezing, so I have no idea what I've just lost, but anyway, like I was saying, I mean, it's kind of sad that I started hitting my stride on this game pretty late into the beta, at least the first weekend or whatever. It worries me that I'm not going to be able to practice or at least hone my shot a little bit more for the next couple days for the next one to start, but it's not even like it's that big of a deal or whatever, but it's nice to not get completely fucking ass rammed on this game. I don't really know if they're gonna start it Thursday again like they did this time, you know, a day earlier for the beta. I feel like a lot of the people stuck over on Xbox are definitely gonna complain about, you know, everybody being able to play early, so, or at least that extra day or whatever, so we already had more days than them to begin with, so I definitely see a lot of tweets getting to them, so I mean, it's possible that it could start Thursday again, meaning that we're not gonna have that many days in between where, you know, we're not gonna be playing. I guess those days leading up to it, I'm just gonna play some fucking Friday the 13th and shit, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, thank you guys again so much for all the support on all of my recent videos. Ever since I moved in here and everything has just been going up, up, up. So I just really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jeb, guys. Later.